It's another episode of the Peak Signing Agents podcast. You are listening or watching because you want to be a Peak Signing Agent. So congratulations to you. I am sitting in the back of the mobile office like I do on every episode. And in the background is one of my title offices. I am bringing them some holiday goodies. It is the first week of December. First full week, I should say. And that's when I like to bring my holiday goodies to show my appreciation. If you have some direct title companies, direct mortgage companies, direct realtors, real estate agents, whatever, home builders, construction companies that you work with, now is a good time to show your appreciation. I think it's important to show gratitude for them to trust in you to be a Peak Signing Agent. They put their trust in you. They value you. And I think it's just nice just at least once a year, if you don't do it often. Like me, I have a lot of clients. I don't do as much as I would like, but I do like to do it often when I can. And it just is just a good reminder, just say, hey, I appreciate you. How has business been for you? How can I help you with your business? How can I help bring more clients to you? So anyway, that's what I'm doing right now, just dropping off some goodies. In fact, I don't know if I posted it or not on my social media. So if you're not following me on social media, make sure you do Peak Signing on all social media platforms. Look at Peak Signing. That's where you'll find me there. Maybe I'll post a picture if I haven't yet. But anyway, I'm just trying to bring some holiday goodies to them. I'm bringing some cookies and a card with my family's picture on it, like a holiday card. And for some of my bigger offices, I'm also including a fruit basket to kind of mix it up. And it's funny because I like to do this the first week of December because I want to be the first one to bring them all the sweets and goodies because they're going to get a ton of it from all their vendors. I like to be the first. All but one of my companies had treats out. All of them had not had treats yet, so I was the first one to bring them their treats. One company, and it's one of my larger companies, they did have some treats. That's why they also got a fruit basket to kind of, a little bit of balance there. Some healthy to go with the non-healthy. So that's why I did a fruit basket as well for some of my bigger companies, which I'm glad I did it in this example because they already were getting some treats brought in, mostly from the employees that work there. But anyway, that's what I'm doing to show my gratitude, to show my appreciation. I think it's important to do that, to show appreciation, show gratitude. However, that is not the episode topic this week. I just want to point that out there as a great tip for you. Show appreciation. If it's maybe you're not direct yet. Maybe you just work with signing services. Maybe you are a preferred notary for a signing service. So they always call you up in the area like, hey, hey, Mr. or Mrs. Notary, we need you in your area. Can you help us out? Maybe there's someone you talk to a lot. Wouldn't hurt to maybe send them, a holiday card. Maybe send them a Starbucks gift card because you can email those or anything, something like that. Just show, hey, appreciate, hey, you know what, Mr. or Mrs. Signing Service person, I appreciate you always reaching out to me. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. I just want to show my appreciation, give you a little bit of a little gift there to show my appreciation. Anyway, I can help you guys out. Just know that I'm here for you. Something like that. It's a good time to do that and show that appreciation. But anyway, this topic that I was going to talk about this week was going to be talking about how you can use the time when you go, if you have direction, you're going to visit them, how you can get more referrals at the same time. But I saw an interesting post on social media, and it seems like he really wants me to talk about it, so I will. Anyway, Peak Signing Agent David from Texas, once again, he posted this in a Facebook group that I really liked, and then he saw that I liked it, so he sent me some more tips on it. But anyway, he said this in it. He said, a reminder, this next week will be all about title company holiday parties, so be sure to invite your realtors and loan officers to come with you. Your escrow officers will appreciate the business leads. And he's absolutely right about that. Title companies, mortgage companies, they are going to be having some holiday parties that's open to the public. Like it's open to almost like a customer appreciation holiday party as well. And they just kind of do them in their offices most likely. And it's an open door type of situation where anyone's invited to come in, and obviously they're going to use that point to also introduce some of their escrow officers and their assistants to some people, and just be like, hey, this is what we can do for your clients. It's also a great networking tool or event, I should say. Basically, The holiday parties are also a great networking event. That's also what David's pointing out here. When your directs are having holiday parties, invite some of your realtor friends in, invite some of your mortgage friends in as well. This is a great tip that he's sharing here, because this is a great way that you are bringing more value as you walk in. So not only are you walking in saying, yes, I am your notary, I am your preferred notary, and you get to meet some other people as well, but you're bringing some more people in that potentially might want to use your title company. They will appreciate that. That is a great tip. So yeah, if you are going to any of these parties, any holiday parties, or if you see some local title companies in your area are doing them, it is a great way to maybe invite yourself or RSVP if they have it, like, hey, please contact us if you want to come. That then would be a great time. Offer to bring something as well. Hey, can I help in any way? You want me to bring some bottled waters? You want me to bring some paper plates? Now is also a good time if you RSVP or say, hey, I'd like to come. Is there anything I can do? You offer to help, offer to bring something as well. Sorry if you hear a noise. Somebody just started their car right in front of me. It's a little loud. Anyway, we continue on. This is real life. This is what happens in a mobile office. So anyway, great tips there. Great way to bring more value to your clients or earn more new clients. This is a great ways right here. Holiday parties. As you see, I'm wearing another holiday sweater. I just posted on my social media that if you are getting new clothing for Christmas, new leather goods, those little silica gel packets that are in there that we always just toss away, right? They're there to keep moisture out of accessories, leather, clothing during the transportation. They're there to keep moisture out of it. That's also because you don't want moldy clothes or accessories, right? Those are also great little things to throw in your mobile office if you carry paper and it's the colder season like it is where I'm at. I'm based in Utah. Maybe in the background of the YouTube video you can see a little bit of snow. We've had some snowfall. In fact, it's going to be snowing soon here right now. So I'm going to wrap up this video and head home because I am done for the day. But anyway, those silica gel packets are great to keep moisture. Throw those in your mobile office where you store your paper. That will help the paper from getting warped, from getting wet. So a little tip there. Anyway, back to the episode about getting referrals from clients. During these holiday parties are also a great way to do it. But right now, as I'm going out delivering my appreciation, delivering my holiday goodies and just saying, hey, I appreciate you. I hope you have continued success in the next year. I'm cheering for you. I'm here if you need me. Also, I'm reminding them, hey, also just a reminder, I'm a national signing service. I think some of my clients, they haven't used me nationally yet, and maybe because they don't have the business, but I'm just reminding them. It's a great time for me to remind them that I am national. If they need me to find notaries anywhere in the country, I'll be more than happy to do that. But it's also a great time because a lot of my clients locally here, they have multiple offices. And I don't have all the offices. I might have, like, in one office, maybe 3 of the escrow officers, but I don't have all the escrow officers, or I don't have all their offices. So now is a great time where I'm asking for referrals as well. When I'm saying, hey, I appreciate you. And I just say, hey, you know, while I'm delivering goodies, is there any other offices that maybe you can introduce me to? Do you know any of your other escrow officers and other offices that maybe I can pop by, bring them some goodies that they might need my notary service? So I'm asking for referrals right now as well. While I'm walking in there into my clients, I'm asking for referrals. So this is a great time also to ask for referrals for other connections to their other offices. Also, you might know, maybe you don't know, but also a lot of escrow title offices or escrow or title officers have worked with other companies. Same with mortgage and realtors. They've worked with other companies. They usually don't go to one company and stay there their whole career. It happens, but it's not as common. Most of the time they move around. So they have a lot of connections with other companies. And so you can even ask, hey, do you know any other real estate agents? Do you know any other mortgage officers? Do you know any of the other escrow officers that could use my notary service? Anyone that you know of. It's a great time to ask for referrals. And a lot of them are giving me referrals. Like, yeah, you know, I have a friend, I used to work at this title company. I actually told them about you. You should go visit them. Here's their address. Here's my friend's name. And now I can go visit. Now I have a point of contact to use to say, hey, Chris, I was just with Jessica at the other title company, and she said that I should come by and say hello and introduce myself. Maybe she's mentioned me before. I own a notary service. So that's going to be part of my goals for next week, to go around to some of these referrals that I got to introduce myself and bring them also some holiday goodies and maybe get new clients. So now's a good time when you're going there to show appreciation to also maybe ask for some referrals. That's what I'm talking about in this episode, is getting referrals. So, and you have to do it in a professional way, right? Because you're asking for something. So I think it's important to give more than you ask. And again, I'm saying more than you ask, not more than you receive. Asking doesn't necessarily mean you're getting something. Asking is just hoping you get something, and maybe you don't, and that's okay. Because you want to ask with zero expectations. Don't expect them to give you referrals. Don't expect them to give you anything, but you ask with zero expectations in hope that they might give you a lead or a contact of some sort. So because you are asking for something, I think it's important to give more. So that's why I want to bring something with me. I want to provide great service all the time. These are ways that I can give. Also, like we were just talking about, connections. I want to give connections. Here's my real estate friend. Here's my mortgage friend. Here's my escrow friend. Here's my home builder friend. Here's my home inspection friend. Right? Because I want to bring people together. Here's my insurance friend. Ways that I can connect people and network with people and bring connections. That's how I can give. So, like what David was saying in that post, is this is a great way to also give during these holiday parties. Bringing by appreciation goodies for the holidays is a great way to also network and ask for referrals. And that's what I want to talk about in this episode. And it's just a simple ask, right? Have zero expectations. Just simply ask if there's anyone that they can recommend or they can refer, or if they can just share your business card, maybe bring some business cards along. And so anyway, that's what I'm talking about in this episode, is asking for referrals, providing connections and networking. I think these are all great ways to grow your signing agent business or your signing service. Again, even if you don't have directs and you work with signing service owners, signing service employees, those are great ways to show your appreciation to them for always contacting you for business. Or even if it's just a simple email, like, hey, I appreciate the business you've given me this year. I want to wish you and your family happy holidays. Something like that is something that's free to do. A simple email like that is also, that's genuine, will also be appreciated. Right? If someone sent me an email like that, I'm not expecting a card to come with it. I'm not expecting a candy bar or a gift card to come with that. I just appreciate being acknowledged. Just something like that means a lot to them. So even if you just do something simple like that with an email, just hey, Mrs. Signing Service Employee, I appreciate you contacting me this whole year for any signings in my area. Just want you to know I appreciate you and your company. I appreciate you reaching out to me, and I just want to wish you and your family happy holidays. Something like that. Even though they're not it's not a direct client, but just to say something like that will keep you in their mind, because most people are not going to do that, right? A peak signing agent goes above and beyond. And so that's what you're going to go through. Speaking of a peak signing agent going above and beyond, you guys want to hear another story? Oh boy, I got a doozy for you. So I hire a signing agent out east, okay? And I always send special instructions. One of my special instructions for this client was print only on letter size paper. No matter what format it comes in, they want letter size paper. Just make sure the pages are not cut off when you shrink down the legal to the letter size. I get the scans and I notice they're mixed letter and legal. And they forgot initials on the uniform application, residential application. So I call the signing agent and just say, hey, Mr. Signing Agent, you forgot these initials. This is the uniform residential application. Like this should always be initialed when there's joint borrowers. So get those initialed. And also, I noticed you print on letter and legal size. Did you not read our special instructions that you were sent 3 times? I make a point to send special instructions 3 times. Okay? I use the platform as of now, signing order. When I put an order in, I put simple special instructions. When I hire the signing agent, I email them our little notary package along with the full special instructions. And then once I upload documents, I put a little couple pointers like, hey, I just looked over the documents. Here's a couple things I wanted to point out to you so you don't forget. And then the full special instructions again. Every signing agent I hire gets my special instructions 3 times. And still, I realize people do not read those. Please read special instructions. Obviously, this is a special instruction that would be very beneficial. Wouldn't you love to just print everything on one size paper? Wouldn't that print much faster? Wouldn't it carry much easier? It sure would. It sure would. But this signing agent decided not to read the special instructions, print it on letter and legal. And when I pointed out, he said, this was his response to me, was, well, then they should just print it. They should just send it all on letter size paper anyway. So when I brought up, hey, did you not read the special instructions? I specifically said print only on letter size paper. His response was, then they should only send it on letter size paper in the PDF. And I was taken aback a little bit. I had to compose myself. I was a little angry. And I said, excuse me, Mr. Signing Agent, but we are mobile notaries that provide service. Part of our service is following special instructions. And I wanted to refer him to my last episode that talked about the difference between a mobile notary and a signing agent. And then he quickly apologized and got it taken care of. But anyway, actually, he didn't get it taken care of. I told him, they'll probably take it, but they don't want it letter and legal. That's why we have special instructions. But it's already signed. I'm not going to have you go back and reprint and re-sign everything because the signer won't like that. And again, the signer is the title company's client, and they won't like that. So we're going to send it as is, mix on letter and legal, but please read special instructions, and please don't be a jerk about your mess up. He apologized, and everything else was fine. He dropped off documents. It's fine. But just reminding you guys that as a signing agent, we provide full service here as a peak signing agent. And part of the service is going to be following special instructions. Just want to share that story with you because even though he apologized, I might not use that signing agent again. Okay? So just because of that little attitude he had, that tells me he's not a peak signing agent, and I don't want to use him again. So I talked about this before. If you make a mistake, own it. Egregiously apologize for it and take priority to get it fixed, right? So anyway, I hope this episode helps you during this holiday season to connect, to network, to show appreciation, to give more than you ask, and keep crushing it as a peak signing agent because you are worth it and you deserve it. And I'll catch you on the next episode. Bye.